to win a $1 million reward. Each player has their own hiding strategy. They need to avoid being detected for 1 full hour under searches from over a dozen elite teams equipped with thermal imaging sensors and drones to claim the prize money. Player 1A Cohen hired a Hollywood special effects artist for movie-quality makeup to help him cosplay as a stone human. He then buried his entire body underground and asked his assistant to cover his figure completely, finally adding dead branches and fallen leaves for camouflage, blending in with the surrounding environment perfectly. Player 2 Genie built a matchbox-sized hideout. He believed that the most dangerous place is the safest place of all and simply placed the box casually against a house wall. But this seemingly plain wooden box actually has a hidden trick. You have to lift it up and look down closely to catch sight of Genie. Meanwhile, player 3 Xiao Shuai was constructing a floating hut. He perfectly replicated a local beaver den and also created a special urine mixture to fool the scent detection of police dogs. In addition, he made a periscope to monitor the movements of law enforcement. Xiao Shuai then put on a diving suit and crawled into the floating bushes, swimming to the middle of the swamp. The hiding period was about to end. The capture teams got fully ready to set off. Who would be able to successfully evade the 1-hour search? Team 1 chose to enter the villa community first. After rummaging through cabinets and checking every spot thoroughly, 5 minutes later, they had completed a full search of the houses, but found no hidden doors or secret compartments, so they prepared to use drones to scan the hillside area. But they completely overlooked the small wooden box in the corner. Unexpectedly, Genie was also controlling a drone of his own, watching the captors pass right by his hiding spot. The captors headed to the mountain to conduct their search, yet they could not detect any anomalies at all. A Cohen buried in the soil also managed to avoid them perfectly. Another team arrived at the lake to investigate. After carefully observing the area for a while, the captors noticed something suspicious. The trees near this zone were all withered and brown, but there was a cluster of bright green bush branches on the lake surface, so he immediately called for backup. Soon a large group of captors rushed to the scene. Hearing the footsteps outside growing louder and closer, Xiao Shuai in the water grew increasingly nervous. The captors could not see through the bushes from the outside, so they tried to pull the structure to the shore for inspection. Realizing the situation was critical, Xiao Shuai immediately chose to flee. The floating bushes moved rapidly away from the shoreline, leaving the captors feeling helpless. After all, the drones had already locked onto Xiao Shuai's position, and he still attempted to stall the captors, so the captors directly dispatched small boats to chase him. Soon the bushes were completely surrounded, but his struggle bought valuable time for his teammates. By the time Xiao Shuai was arrested, half of the game time had already passed, but the captors also called in another wave of reinforcements. This team had far more experience in search operations and carried professional detection gear, capable of searching every single corner in depth. Genie, hiding in the wooden box, was extremely nervous because the captors finally checked his location. But unexpectedly, Genie escaped capture thanks to his clever little design. The captors returned to the hillside to search once again, based on subtle clues on the